Guys, I have a fragrance review today from a celebrity, but not necessarily really celebrity fragrance, but this is a fashion designer, Christian Siriano, and he has just launched a fragrance called People Are People. This one right here. I'm going to tell you all about this release. It's inexpensive, very, very affordable, very, very unisex as well. So if you're curious to find out about People Are People and have a chance at winning one of 3 bottles in 3 different platforms, one here on YouTube, one on Facebook group, and one on Instagram, please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time landing on my channel and you love discovering new fragrances like People Are People, finding out about new brands, and participating in giveaways and still have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So I first learned about Christian Siriano almost 10 years ago, I guess. Quite a bit of long time ago, because I was a big avid watcher of Project Runway. He won on Project Runway, so he has a fashion house and he has fragrances that I had not smelled before until this latest one called People Are People. And I read about People Are People and I reached out to the distributor, the fragrance group, and asked if they can send me this bottle. So this was sent to me for this specific review, but I requested it because I was curious to find out how unisex this is, because this is a unisex targeted fragrance. So Christian Siriano People Are People was launched in 2018, just recently. It is EDP Eau De Parfum concentration, and the fragrance is sold at Payless stores or payless.com. And get this, the price is $34.99. It's very, very inexpensive. So for notes, you have at the top bergamot, pink pepper, black prune. New note for me. In the heart, you have vanilla orchid, jasmine Egypt, rich tuberose, and heliotrope. And in the base, you have patchouli, warm vanilla, creamy sandalwood, and coconut. Before I move on with the review, I want to actually kind of show you the bottle. It's a very unique bottle. I haven't experienced a bottle like this, but I think this is typical of the previous releases from Christian Siriano's fragrances. The fragrance has a cap that's very long. It's like a woman's dress or gown. So it basically lifts off like this, and this is a color scheme, sort of blackish, very, very dark purple. I get purple notes from it, and I think it's kind of giving me an idea of the smell, because that black prune at the top is prominent for me. But People Are People is written right there, and then his name, Christian Siriano, is written right there. And so, very interesting, huh? Interesting bottle. Don't have anything like this in my collection. And then the fragrance sprays like that. A great sprayer, I think. So the fragrance starts off citrusy at the top with a little hint of pink pepper. But for me, what's dominating at the top is that black prune note. It's sort of like plum, and we love plums in fragrances. Don't forget, like Plum Japonais from Tom Ford, but this is not like that. This is more dry. To me, prune kind of goes more in the dried territory rather than like a full, bright, luscious plum, but still has plummy elements. So you do pick that up, and it is fruity at the top because of that black prune note. The fragrance goes in the heart, and then you're experiencing jasmine. The jasmine Egypt, which is what the jasmine note is pretty dominant here, along with some vanilla orchid, which is very, very faint. You have some tuberose, not overwhelming, and then some heliotrope. The heliotrope adds a little powdery touch, because the fragrance does go powdery on me a little bit. Not overly powdery, but a little bit. The fragrance dries down to warm vanilla. According to the notes, that's what it's called, warm vanilla, and woody, creamy sandalwood. The patchouli is also pretty big here, with light hints of coconut. But what I like about the dry down is it gets like vanillic and sandalwoody. So I like that creamy aspect of the fragrance, because it goes nice and creamy. Soft, creamy, very cozy kind of woody fragrance. It never goes into the dusty, dry territory. Even though this is a pretty dry fragrance, you get the creaminess from the sandalwood, and then also coziness from that vanilla. Is it a unisex fragrance? I think, to me, it is definitely a unisex scent. It is leaning slight bit feminine compared to more on the masculine side. So I think it's best that if you are a man and you are wearing fragrances that are more bold, like fougères or leathers or ouds and things like that, you might want to test this one out first before you jump and blind buy a bottle, because it does lean slight bit feminine. But I think with all the notes and the things that are happening here, and especially the dry down, it does go very unisex, and I think both men and women should wear it. It's just the floral parts about this fragrance make it a little more on the feminine side rather than the more masculine side, if that makes sense. Now, if the heart was more like masculine notes, then I would say this would lean masculine. It is definitely unisex though, don't get me wrong. It's just that fact that it has those notes in the heart, it does lean a little bit feminine rather than masculine. But overall, a unisex scent, I think it's definitely a bang for your buck kind of fragrance for $34.99. A pleasant fragrance, decent longevity. It is not a fragrance that like overly projects. It's got moderate projection, and of course the cloud is pretty big, but still very moderate. I think it's more of a personal scent. It's not something that you would wear to like let people know that you're walking down the hall or down the street. It's not that kind of a fragrance. It is a closer to the body fragrance, but very, very pleasant. I think what they've created here for People Are People is something that both sexes should be able to wear, because it does have the feminine parts about it, and it also has the masculine parts about it as it's drying down. Because of that, I could see that this is more of a delicate fragrance, and then it also has strong and masculine parts about it, so it's both delicate and strong at the same time, and exactly like how people are. People are people, and there are people from all walks of life, and we are all the same after you remove what's in the exterior, what you see. So I agree with the message here. People are people, and I like what I'm smelling here with Christian Siriano's People Are People. So guys, are you familiar with People Are People? Are you familiar with Christian Siriano? Do you know about his fashion brand? If you don't, check it out. The episodes of Project Runway that he was on were pretty good. I enjoyed those episodes, and I was happy that he won that season, that particular season. And I'm glad he has fragrances out now. Now this fragrance, as I said, is distributed by the Fragrance Group, and they are sponsoring a giveaway here for a full bottle of People Are People to subscribers of this channel from the USA and Canada. And then also we have the same giveaway on my Facebook group and on Instagram. So to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is please put down one comment and let me know what your favorite unisex fragrance is. Also let me know what you liked about this review, what you like the sound of People Are People, why does it sound good to you? And please put your country and or state if you are in the States. Good luck with the giveaway, guys. Also, just let me know if you've sampled this. Have you been to Payless stores and sprayed it, worn it, or even own a bottle? Please put that down. And also, I'll have links to the Instagram and Facebook giveaways as well. Good luck with those as well. Other than that, guys, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. Well, that's a song by Depeche Mode called People Are People. And People Are People is the name of the latest Christian Siriano fragrance. This is a unisex fragrance, and I'm going to tell you all about People Are People. You're also going to have a chance at winning one of 3 bottles. One here on YouTube, one in my Facebook group, and one on Instagram. So if you're curious to discover People Are People, please stay tuned.